Good morning. I am Kevin Price. Delighted to be with you. Spending some time talking to you about you and your business on this Thursday morning. We have a lot to cover, like always, and action-packed, information-filled, and maybe occasionally entertaining, but that's usually always by accident. But anyway, on today's program, I got William Edmundson on, and he does a phenomenal job. When we do get some entertainment in, it's usually William is often playing a part if he's on the program. William, glad to have you on. How are you, sir?
Hey, glad to be on. And Kevin, you're always entertaining.
I know, but the problem is I'm only ever entertaining to me. That's the problem. So I'll sit here in the room and I laugh hysterically, and people go, "Oh boy, I wonder when the guys with the white vests are going to come and haul him off." But hey, tell us a little bit about Abby. Abby is abby.com, a phenomenal company, Abby Executive Suites. Tell us the story, if you will.
Yeah, I will. Kevin, Abby Executive Suites is a company with over 30 years of experience in the executive suites industry, and we're a Houston-based chain. We've got 25 locations, and we have the privilege of helping people, whether they're solopreneurs, whether they're branch offices of big companies, or people who need a virtual office. We're able to provide them with turnkey solutions to help them with exactly what they need, and we can do it with flexible terms and lengths of contract.
What's going to be really exciting is when you can get virtual people real offices. That's going to be when you've reached the pinnacle of weirdness. I mean, we'll do a major story on that one.
Yes, we have our research department working on that now.
yeah, I can't wait for that to get unleashed. So tell us what you got for us today.
Yeah, I wanted to talk a little bit about in our last discussion we were talking about how the economy in Houston is doing really well, and we were talking about just the demand of things in the city. And I am today calling in remotely from our location at 11111 Katy Freeway. And Kevin, that's our location we call Energy Corridor for those listeners who've been on our website. And it's one of three locations we have on the Katy Freeway, the others being one at Park 10 and one at Town and Country. And the reason I'm here today is that we have just completed an addition and just a beautiful renovation. We're probably a week from everything being, a week, 2 weeks away from everything just being perfect. It looks phenomenal. We have added a lot of things that our clients have asked for that help them with the way that they work today, including a big glass front conference room with a panoramic view of the skyline. We're expecting today our collaboration table, which takes a meeting room, and it allows multiple people to meet together with each other. All of them hook their computer into a hub that allows, Kevin, if you're making a presentation, your presentation's up there, and with the punch of a single button, I can pull up a spreadsheet that I have, or someone else can just punch a single button and it goes to theirs, and you don't have to do all this untangling of the spaghetti of wires, and it really promotes collaboration and really gets people thinking.
Yeah, I like that. How long have those been around? They're a relatively new phenomenon, but they sure are catching on fast.
Yeah, they're relatively new. We have our own proprietary model that we've been putting in slowly into our locations as we do renovations for about the last 2 years, and we're building up some speed this year. We're going to renovate 5 of our locations this year, and in addition to the signature items that I mentioned already, we're adding some things. Now people have technology and they carry their computer with them, or they're using tablets or smartphones, and some of us old timers still use laptops.
Laptops? Oh my!
And we like to provide people with a place that they can have exactly what they need to do their job, whether it be a cubicle, which we call Abby Ready Cubes, whether it be a conference room, the collaboration room that we talked about, or even a boardroom when you really need that image to show that your company is successful.
Yeah, I love it. And so I don't want to put you on the spot and say something wrong, but some of your stuff actually comes furnished too, doesn't it?
I'm sorry, it comes furnished?
And I'm not talking just about the virtual stuff where, you come in just for a day or whatever, but you even provide some furnished opportunities, don't you?
No, that's a great question. We, if you came
I'm glad you said that because it feels so stupid coming out. But anyway, go ahead.
Well, we actually have people that will come in and have needs for an office. And, time is money in business. So we can have somebody in their office furnished the way they need it the next day. And not a lot of people can do that.
No. I love that. And that not just for that day or for some short period of time. That just can be an ongoing part of the agreement.
Exactly. We had a company come to us a couple of years ago, Kevin, that they wanted to have 20 people working together. So very easily we adapted and literally opened up some walls between some offices, worked with a furniture company that we use, and had workstations built exactly to what they needed and had them up and running within a couple of weeks.
Yeah, that's fantastic. You got to love that. Got to love that. So how many locations now in the greater Houston area?
In Houston, we have 17 locations, and we've literally got them all over the city. We've got them all the way from the Woodlands down to Sugar Land, and from downtown and Greenway Plaza all the way out to Park 10 and that that rich energy corridor.
Mm-hmm. And can you kind of give us a glimpse of what will be the next big announcement without giving us too much information? Because you always got something coming down the pike. So kind of give us whet our appetites, if you will.
Well, you had some clients request Sugar Land and some of your listeners, and we had a lot of other demand, and we recently announced that we were doing that. Right now, I don't have anything to announce just yet as far as new locations because we're working on several opportunities, but I can tell you that we've got some renovations in some really key areas, including our Greenway Plaza location. That's going to be renovated this year, and we're actually upgrading bandwidth and putting new phone systems in several of our locations this year as well.
Very, very good. His name, again, William Edmundson. He's a regular part of this show. The Price of Business has been now for quite some time. I don't want to, reveal your age or anything like that. You've been doing this for a long time. And Abby's an awesome company over there. Abby, ABBY.com. Abby.com. What is your phone number over there?
Yeah, people can reach us, and they can do it toll-free if they're out of the area. It's 888-785-8800. That's 888-785-8800. And please let them know you heard about us on The Price of Business.
Yeah, absolutely. Also, we want to mention you can also email Abby, ABBY, at abby.com. Thanks so much.
Hey, thank you.
When we come back, much more for you. I do want to remind you, best content here shows up over there at usdailyreview.com. You're listening to The Price of Business.